Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese sweets and treats. Today we have two treats to try from Ninja's Treats. And before we start, I have to say, so I have no idea what flavor these are. Ninja's Treats is one of those where, they give a basic idea of what's in the box, but not a ton of information. And so I have no idea which flavor variety these are, so I'm assuming that they're the basic one, the most common, but we won't know for sure until we try them. So the first treat we're going to try, this is our cream Collon, which is kind of one of those, like those rolled wafer sticks? They're like those, only like full of cream filling. Like these are nice and packed, which is lovely. And then they've been sliced into little bite-sized cookies. We have tried a bunch of different flavors of these in the past. It feels like we used to get these fairly frequently, and they were super good. They were really fun. I really enjoyed getting to try these, so I'm very much looking forward to these. We are also going to try, we have some koala cookies. So if these are anything like what I assume they've been in the past, these are little cookies that are chocolate filled, and they've been pretty good. So I'm really excited to try these and just get to see if they're the regular ones, see if they're not. I'm really looking forward to both of these. I think they're going to be great. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! So starting with our cream Collon. That does not want to. Interesting. Okay. So here you can see kind of what I was talking about. It's that rolled cookie. These are really nice and full of that cream filling. It smells nice and sweet. And a little bit milky, which is kind of nice. Okay, so those moments where it's like, oh, I remember I like this thing. I know I like this thing. I know it's been good. But it's been so long you forgot kind of how much you really liked it and why exactly you just remember that you did. This is kind of one of those moments because I really had forgotten just why. So the cookie itself, really nice and crunchy, fairly delicate, nice, easy, just breaks, beautiful, love it. Kind of like those wafer sticks, which I have to admit I do really enjoy. That filling, though, what's kind of interesting is it is very easy, and I've noticed oftentimes that they'll have a filling that's a little bit too firm, and it might be a bit too much, a bit too rich. I think that's why sometimes they don't fill them quite all the way, why they just do like a layer coating the inside. But these ones, that cream is really light and kind of almost delicate. And so it's just really bright and sweet and cheery. And I really had forgotten quite what it was that made these cookies special. These are amazing. If you get the chance to try them, I would highly recommend not just the original, but really, if you see any flavor of these that you think you might enjoy, because they make a ton of different flavors, I would highly recommend give them a shot. These are really fun. They are really lovely. They are worth it. So, moving on to our koala cookies. They smell really nice. We have the little koala character on them. They are filled with chocolate. I'm assuming these are just the original. These things are so cute. They are. They're just darling. They're really good. Pretty sure they are the original. So they're a much crunchier cookie than the first, but still really nice. It's got a pleasant chomp to it. The filling is a bit waxy. It's because it is chocolate, you often have to worry about the chocolate curse, and it is a bit waxy. It's not one of the worst we've had, but it is definitely present. But if you're good with that, it is really good. It is really nice and lovely, crunchy, chocolatey goodness. Both of these just are really delightful. Gochiso-sama. So to recap, we tried our cream Collon, which were really lovely. The filling is really light and lovely, and these things are just so amazing. And man, it's been so long since we've had any of these in any flavor. I am so glad that we've gotten them again. I do hope we see more of these in future just because they are just really, really good. I like them a lot. We also tried our Koala Cookies, which were nice and crunchy. They did have a bit of waxiness with their filling, which is definitely, all of this is definitely a bit heavier than the cream Collon, but still really pretty good, really pretty tasty, definitely worth a shot. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.